Hey folks, this is Ben Gessel. I have something very particular in my mind here I want to talk about. But I need you guys, young and old, to really think about this, and it's not going to go very long. Really, believe me, this is not going to go too long. I really need you guys to think about this very intently. And I've always encouraged people that are on my channel watching my videos to not be the sort of people that are just idiots or riffraff. I don't want those people on my channel. Increasingly right now, we're seeing, and we will see more and more in the future, a divide that's more of a moral divide between good and evil. But to be more specific about what I'm talking about here, I'm talking about how for real people are, and especially how for real people are online on YouTube channels. I don't know what you guys are watching, which other channels are, or whatever. How I'm not, I have, I just don't know. But I would imagine that most of you watching my stuff are probably watching other material on YouTube that is worth watching, worth your time. It's always a question, what is worth your time? Sometimes we don't always really understand what that means until you get older. And the older you get, the more you know what that means. What I'm just going to put out there, on YouTube, one of the biggest types of channels, or types of channels, not channel, but channel, one of the biggest types of content has to do with entertainment. And it has to do with people putting on a show. And some people are very good at that because they have amazing equipment. They invest a lot of money, a lot of time. They know what they're doing, hone their craft. That's what they do. And people watch them for entertainment value. But you don't watch... If PewDiePie has millions and millions of subscribers, do you really think... And he's not a bad person as far as I can tell. But do you really think that PewDiePie cares about his individual viewers? It's not that he doesn't care about them, but he has so many of them. I don't think most people are aware of that. And for the most part, it's not always an age thing, but how much stock can you put into how much young teenagers, how much thought do they put into how much time they're spending on those kinds of channels? It's absolutely entertainment. There's no real communication going on. There's nothing much of substance. Now, PewDiePie is, Felix has put out some stuff, a little bit of stuff about who he really is, which is great. It's just fine. A lot of other folks don't. I've tended to avoid channels that are like that myself. A while back, I think I saw Jack Vale's stuff and I still will do on occasion because he's a funny guy. And Jack never meant to, how can I put this? A lot of folks that are kind of have entertainment type channels, there's kind of the ones that you just watch because they really are funny. Truly and honestly funny. But there are some that are very gimmicky. That kind of, gimmicky, I'll put it that way. And most of those channels, I don't watch. It's like tabloids. Why is it that in the 80s and 90s, and before that, maybe 70s and 90s, why is it that tabloids were such a big deal? In a way. Or why was it a big deal amongst folks that are just kind of not doing so great in life? They don't have much going on. So their entertainment, you go to the grocery store, they get their tabloid. It's right there. They're shopping. Those kinds of folks. Anybody, so many people can fall into that arena. Some people feel probably very trapped right now. But why is it that those things are such a big deal amongst many kinds of people like that? That just think in those terms? Well, because the people that make those tabloids prey on those kinds of people. They prey on them. I know what kind of people I'm talking about. It's a variety of people, but it's people that are not often very well to do. And again, they don't have a lot going on in their life. And yeah. And it's the same thing, even though it was a magazine, even though we're talking about a little bit earlier time, if we're talking about online stuff, there's so much stuff on YouTube that's essentially like tabloids. And it's not necessarily, it's not investigating the lives of Hollywood actors and actresses. It's not necessarily that, but it's about the same kind of content. And I want you guys to really think very, very closely, very, very closely and thoughtfully about what kinds of content you really want to watch and why. But more especially, maybe how you're being manipulated. Most folks don't manipulate, people, but you can carry that outside of YouTube. You can carry that into all kinds of things, ways that you're being manipulated that you're not even aware of. And what I'm trying to say is, don't be manipulated. Take control of your time as much as possible. If you want to relax, you're the one in charge. You have more control than you might think. If it means taking some drastic measures in life, it means taking some drastic measures in life. Try to talk to someone for real. That's what I'm doing, trying to do myself. Try to talk to people really face to face. Try not to just be gimmicky. Don't watch gimmicky stuff. All right. Leave me thoughts and comments below. Catch you guys later. Take care. Bye.